We're back, baby.
Damn. I went to the bathroom, saw the mirror. You guys let me look like a real doofus that whole episode.
What are you talking about?
I look like a goddamn chump.
What? You look
My
great,
hair
dude.
I took the snow hat off. I was like, I can't wear a hat during an episode.
You fixed it. It looked worse before the episode started.
Fuck you,
You
dude.
did.
I thought, dude, I almost frosted my. You look sharp as hell.
Thank you.
I almost frosted my tips for this episode. Not kidding, dude. Brittany has this stuff called hair paint or hair makeup, or I forget what it's called, and she put some like copper. So the other day, you know, she's a little down. She's out of the base yet every now and again, and she really wanted to put it in my hair. So I was just like, yeah, fucking frost my tips. So she coppered me out, and I was just like, dude. Well, you know, it's one of those things where I've been working deeply on combating the feeling of judgment. So I purposely wore it home to my house because I knew people would be like, what the fuck? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I just been basking in it, dude. Just deflecting it.
Really?
Yeah, it's been something I'm working on personally. I've just taking people's scrutiny, like negative scrutiny, and just being like, okay.
Yeah, I've improved in that.
Yeah.
I had no choice.
You have to, dude. Oh, yeah.
I had so much scrutiny that eventually you're just like, whatever.
You had like 50,000 gallons dumped on you.
I got gacked. I was Kids' Choice Awards. I got dumped.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, it's also one thing too. Like, you know, my sister, like my dad immediately he got up and was like, "You're gay," and I was like, "All right," I knew that was coming. And then, yeah, it must be another.
It's just so excited to like stand up.
He was literally,
my son's gay.
He's like puts the recliner thing down. He's like,
Yeah.
"What are you gay?"
I got a gay son. I'm gonna crush him.
But yeah, so but I was telling her, I was like, I'm gonna get like some like platinum blonde and just start frosting the tips out of nowhere, dude. It'd be fucking sick to come on the pod, shorten my hair and just frosting my tips.
Oh,
dude.
you'd look good, man.
It'd be awesome.
You would look good with like an early 2000s, just like straight like gel spiked up, wraparound sunglasses.
Come on, bro. That was what I used to do.
Really?
Yeah.
That's exactly how I used to do.
Those sunglasses, Matt wore those types of sunglasses very unironically for some time.
Oh yeah,
I
gel. I mean, that was it. If I wanted to get pussy, it would just spike this in gel when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah,
I bet it looked fucking great, dude.
yeah. That's how you
It was so bad.
like late high school, dude.
Yeah.
Just fucking bam. And I was like,
Damn.
I'm definitely getting
It was
ass.
great. I used to crush my friend who gelled his hair.
Oh,
I used to always gel his hair, and I remember exactly how I do it. I'd be like, "It's spiky hair day." I would always say that to him. Oh, spiky hair day. And then I think in college, I gelled my hair, and he was like, "You motherfucker."
Yeah, I still for that reason have like a serious aversion to hair, and I just like the feeling of your hair being stiff. Like I don't find I don't really find like the reason to do that, but. Yeah, man. I remember like back in the day, if I really wanted, when I was like at my horniest as a teenager, dude, there was nothing keeping that stuff out,
Yeah.
dude. I would
Whatever
pop
it
it up.
takes.
Yeah, exactly.
Malcolm X, dude.
Getting ass.
By any means
necessary.
You
dude.
have to get some fucking slids.
Dude, have to.
Yes.
Telling you, I used to
What did you
cry.
used to do for sniz?
Oh man.
I feel like you played some games.
I still play games. Yeah, no, I don't know. I definitely went like the sensitive, like sad route.
Yeah, you
know.
Nice. Was this post or pre-homeless?
I mean,
Oh, you're talking about back in the day, you went sensitive sad route.
Yeah, when I was like young. Well, I mean, I got knocked out of the snizzing game for like 3 years when I like dated like a 30-year-old woman. But
I remember that.
yeah, that was a bad deal.
What'd you learn from that?
He learned some harsh lessons.
I learned some very harsh lessons.
I think
Like
I
what?
recall that.
Yeah.
I definitely recall. I know exactly.
Yeah.
How old were you when you were dating this older woman?
I started dating her when I was
mature.
19 and she was 32.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
And you guys
were
met-
a nubile. You were her nubile.
I was absolutely her nubile.
So what happened? What did you guys do?
What do you mean? What did we do? You want to know like positions? Like what?
I'm saying like, what are the story? How did what's the tale? What's the love
she was
story?
a comic. She was a comic in DC and Baltimore.
And she groomed the boy.
I was
basically
groomed
did,
hard,
yeah.
dude.
No, she did.
I was
Yeah.
literally groomed. I was groomed. I couldn't get out. It was bad. Part of the reason why I like went to LA was to just like get the fuck out of Maryland.
You were sex trafficked.
I essentially, yeah, but it was just one lady. She wouldn't. I would have loved to have been fucking other people. She wouldn't even let me do that. I got the worst part of the sex trafficking, where you become like the chosen girl or whatever, just the sex trafficker.
You're the bottom bitch.
Yeah, bottom bitch. Yeah.
Was she a dom? Would she dom you?
Shane.
Did she dom you?
Shane, come on.
All right, my bad. True.
No, a little bit of that. Yeah, no, there was some. Yeah, it was not fun. There was some doming. There was some there were some scary nights, you know.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, dude, it was bad. It was bad.
I totally forgot about this.
How'd you fall into her like? In her way?
I was 19.
Lemaire's so excited.
Oh my god!
He's perked up.
Because he asked me about this when he did his episode of Coward Hour. I was like, "Fuck, I guess I'll talk about this."
You gotta bring up the.
I'm not gonna skip that part, dude.
Okay.
Is this a sensitive subject?
No, I have to get over it.
Are you about to talk? Let's hear it. Never mind. I'll let you speak.
I mean, I think I'm probably going to talk about what you're talking about. Whatever. She was a comic.
Yeah.
And, I was a 19-year-old kid having sex with a 32-year-old woman. That's
Happens.
Alpha.
Perfectly legal. I salute her.
She's just out here living her rights.
She was Miss D'Elia.
Yeah.
She was totally in her right legally.
Yeah, it was a potent brew, to be sure.
She scouted you. She's like, I like what you're doing.
Yeah, or something. I don't know. But then she had borderline, so like it was like hot and cold. And she would the thing with her was like she would consistently hook up with famous people, like cheat on me with famous people, and then I'd like find out later. And I'd just be like, but I couldn't break up with her because it was like scary. So I would just like see people on TV while we were watching TV, and like, oh yeah, you fucked him. That's great. And then yeah, it's rough, dude. Came to a head when like for a week when we were broken up. People are gonna know who this is. She went and shot porn with like a very famous like male porn star, and then like that was a time bomb because it didn't come out for a few months. So like I was like, yeah, dude. So like then like we got back together, and I was like, maybe I'm involved. Maybe I don't care. I feel like I don't care. And then it came out, and I was like at work at Jimmy John's, like, oh fuck, I care so much.
Oh,
I had to leave work.
How'd you find out?
How fast did you leave work? Like freaky fast?
Out of there, dude. This was me at like my softest. I literally told my boss. Boss what was going on, and he was like, "Go home." He's like,
"Bro,
you can't be making sandwiches.
You can't be like, I don't feel good." Because
Yeah.
the boss would be like, "Shut up." You gotta be like, "Yo, my girlfriend just did porn." He's like,
yeah. And it's on Deadspin for some reason. Like it was on all of the Gawker websites. So like it was dude. Like her article like went viral. I just did a podcast what?
Sick.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
again, entirely in her rights. She did nothing.
But she wouldn't let you fuck around.
She didn't. No. Here's the thing. I'm not mad at her about that. I'm mad that I like couldn't break up with her.
Well, you were a young man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
You were a young
dude,
man,
you're up
dude.
against forces that like.
I can't even imagine.
Oh.
If
Yeah.
I was a young man
Well-
banging a 32-year-old and just,
You,
I would have.
You were a young man in his prime. You know, again, I don't know this person, but you want to talk about an energy vampire.
Yeah.
You get a woman confronting her 30s.
Yeah.
So you get a woman who's, effectively is kind of like looking over the top of the hill, and then she sees a young, sweet boy, dude. She just
Supple.
fucking.
I hope she does not hear this. That would be bad. But I don't care. It's fine. It doesn't
we
matter.
can start.
No. I should.
all right,
I don't
all right.
care. I'll talk about this. I'll talk
I
about
mean,
this.
those are the facts of life. Women hit a hard crisis around 30s when dudes
Right.
are fucking. Anyway, as
I don't
I
think
was-
she's going to be offended by that.
Right.
some women get sensitive
I
about
mean,
that.
I'm sure she will. I think that's the least of her
Talking about
worries.
the sexual abuse.
Yeah. I think the allegations are significantly worse. Now, I tend to not believe victims, so I do think you're fibbing again.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick, what were you wearing during all?
Yeah. I do remember you were dressed like a slut the first couple times I met you.
Yeah, I was because she
A
made
lot of
me.
crop tops.
Yeah, she literally she was.
Oh,
like,
wait, did you actually?
Yeah, she was like, she was like, you got to start wearing tight white t-shirts.
Yeah.
She would like pick out like shirts that were like fucking undershirts for me to wear, and I would wear them. I did Magoobies in an undershirt, and Andrew Unger was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
You can
Dude,
see your nipples.
If you would have brought any of those problems to Andrew, he'd be like, "Come on, man." Oh, he's the best. Dude.
Yeah,
He would have snapped you out. Of there.
I should have
That's
done
you
that.
need it,
Like,
man.
you're being gay.
How long? What time span was this?
It's like basically 2.5 to 3 years on and off. Like it was with us, just like like constantly like her cheating on me and then me cheating on her to like feel like a man, I guess, or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then
Or
like
to
her
have sex, yeah.
or yeah, her like flipping out. And the weird thing was like she had an entire comedy scene behind her who would and they would see her do like redacted to me like at shows, like get like weirdly abusive, and then they'd side with her. I was like, well, you must have done something. Because she's like a lady. She's a respected lady.
Damn.
It's weird, dude. It was very weird.
I mean, dude, 30. If I was 30 dating a 19-year-old, the mental games you could play are just like. crazy.
Every game was played, dude. Every.
While we're on this subject, somebody has created a fake. Just so I'm going to go ahead and get ahead of this.
You should, dude.
Someone has created. I know exactly who it is. It's this guy. He's a loser. He's a complete failure. I think he was a troop, actually. Support that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't even know. But somebody created a fake TikTok account and has very publicly been liking. Somebody created a fake TikTok, Shane M. Gillis, and is liking like teen dancing. Somebody's out there actually liking exactly what I would be liking. So everyone believes that it's real. Everyone's like Billy Billy ran up the steps like, Shane, you gotta change the settings on your TikTok. Everyone can see your likes. I was like, you little fucker.
Did Billy just get back from Gay Patriot Fitness, dude?
Yeah, I texted him earlier. He was pumping iron with the fellas. Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, so you were abused. I just want to go ahead and say I do not have a TikTok.
So yeah, you're in a wild relationship.
Yeah, it was bad. It was crazy.
Man.
We were like doing drugs together and stuff. It was wild. It was
dude.
just, I was like living at her house basically in DC. And this is when I was still living at home. So I would just like disappear from my parents' house for like a week. And they'd be like, are you okay? Where are you? And I was like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
So, like,
Is this before or after the basement training?
This was just before and then somewhat concurrent. Because I would take breaks somewhere, but yeah, I was just like living with
breaks and go torture yourself in a basement.
I was like, I know that this is the way out of this. Everything's wrong with my life. Yeah, but I just had like a secret mommy that I was like living with.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
It was crazy. I also think that might have helped my brain, but I can't tell. I don't know.
Probably going through something traumatic helps.
Yeah.
In the long run.
Yeah.
But then you would find that you would go to your parents' basement, find the warmth of Santa Maria.
Yeah, dude.
You would praise her.
I was praising Santa Maria every
found
weekend that I could.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly.
The Dark Goblin was in there though.
Yeah, what was the escape from there? You just moved. You were
The
talking
Goblin?
About, yeah.
The escape was moving to LA. Just because like even after we broke up, like I started like dating like another girl who was pretty cool, and then like the other girl found out and like just like figured out like where she worked and was like calling the phone, all this crazy shit. Like yeah.
Damn.
Had to go, dude.
Is she still a prominent member of the comedy community?
No, but she's definitely still a person in entertainment. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. Hashtag say her name.
I think it's fine. This is a Patreon, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, it definitely sucks.
Yeah, that's the old trip for an old horny guy, old horny dudes like us, dude. When we're young, you get older women, dude. They can just absolutely just godfather you in ways that are just.
It was like my go-to category on Pornhub. Now I can't stand it. Like it's literally just trauma.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got my first marriage. Damn. She was.
So
she was
you had
older
a
than me.
stepmommy.
I had a stepmom.
You were the one getting stuck.
I had a wicked stepmommy, dude.
You would get stuck, and she'd come in and
do whatever she wanted.
Dude, I would get.
What do you think of that?
I was laughing at the shit I used to wear in my first marriage. I'd be like, all right. I wore like, you know what a guayabera is? It's a dress shirt with like, it's like a Cuban dress shirt with like 4 pockets.
I need to see this.
I wore a guayabera one time to like our engagement party that was at my parents' house, and my family just like one by one would be like, dude, you look like a Cuban drug lord. Like, why are you wearing that? I'm like, I don't know. It's pretty cool, I think. And this was my first marriage. The gear.
Yeah, you look good in this.
Let me see the guayabera.
You look good in one of these.
Yeah, my one had 2 extra pockets on the belly, so it was a little more aggressive.
You look good in that.
I mean, now I could wear a guayabera, but dude, at 26 in the guayabera, that's a fucking. It was just really weird. Getting dressed by your girlfriend is a very funny thing. We're like, okay.
I'm susceptible as shit to that because even in high school, I had a girlfriend in my like junior year of high school who like got me like this like a blouse from Africa. She was like, "You should wear this," and I was like, "I'll wear it."
Dashiki?
Not a dashiki. No. This was like it had like I don't know how to describe it. It was like flowery. It had like
it had like a lace. You had like a
yeah, it had like lace.
Frilly.
Yeah, it was frilly. And I was like, I love you, and I wore it to school. Like I would wear it to school like once a week. Yeah, it was bad, dude.
Was it like really a vampire shirt with like strings where the collar was, or like?
No, it didn't have strings. It was cut. You could just like see my fucking nipples like while I was walking around. It's like a lady's blouse.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, getting closed dommed is fucking.
The only way I can get closed dom is just one compliment. Someone's like, "Yo, you look good in that." I'm not taking that off for a month.
Yeah,
I'm wearing it for a month, dude.
But yeah, no, I'm very susceptible to like wanting to like please whatever bae I'm with.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's a good thing, though.
Maybe
Nah,
it's
it can
good. I
go
don't know.
wrong.
It can totally go
It
wrong.
obviously has.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to snap out of it. It's tough. Letting them be mad. It's like, it's tough sometimes.
You got to learn that, though. That comes with age.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I'm just getting decent at it now.
Yeah.
If my bae's upset, I'll sit there and just be like, oh no, she's mad. Oh no,
Yeah.
mommy's mad again. Oh no. I'm like, are you mad? Shut up. I'm like, oh no. I'm fine. I'm like, I don't think you are, but I don't know. Yeah, that fucking kills me.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
But you gotta let them fucking be like, all right, you gotta be mad right now. We both can't be thrown off. You go be mad. I'm back. Back to this. Tough skill to learn.
Yeah. I hate feeling like somebody's just having like an emotional cycle that I'm like not. That I don't know. It's probably because of that relationship, right? I'm afraid it's gonna like spin out of control or something.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. That's what I'm like learning.
No.
Yeah.
Give it 2 hours, and they're just like,
Yeah.
sorry about that. And you're like, no problem. Or you can fight them in it. And it just fucking
Yeah, you
makes
can.
it
Yeah,
worse,
you can
dude.
jump into the muck and the mire.
It just
and fight for hours.
Oh yeah,
It's a never-ending fight, dude.
yeah. It's no for real. It's the perpetual problem. Copyright trademark, dude. Perpetual girl problem. There's just this problem that's always looming for girls, and it doesn't exist. It's not really there. But yeah, it pops up, and you gotta be like, no, that's not real. And they're like, it's fucking real. And you're like, okay, I'll be back in 2 hours. They're like, no, it wasn't real. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I just had one of those last night. This is the Patreon. Yeah. I just had one of those last night.
That's
Yeah.
where we trash our girlfriends.
This is just
not
guys,
live.
guys only, dudes only having fun. We can trash women. You and Bay got in a fight last night?
Oh, do we have to talk about? Were we just gonna talk about my relationship?
You don't have. You
No,
don't.
not
No, we're like long distance.
What's
like,
her name?
What's her Instagram?
No, yeah, no. I mean, my situation with Bay is weird because like oh man, this is where I
You
get
don't
to
have
like.
to. You don't have to. I left out roommate stuff. You don't have to.
Yeah, for real. It's
Yeah,
not,
don't feel-
It's long distance basically, so we're just on Skype.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
I've done that a bunch.
You guys
It
are
does.
quarantined.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we like. It doesn't matter. She listens to the.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, she like listened to the podcast and then like slid into my DMs like a while when we were talking, and then like in quarantine I was like, can I come to Chicago? Can I just like
Yeah.
come like hang out with you?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's great.
So yeah, and then that's been going on, but it's fucking like having a relationship where you see each other like for 2 weeks out of the month, because I'm sitting on government money. I'm like fucking traveling.
Yeah.
Like you. And then just
Traveling. I've never accepted a dime from the government. Welfare is for women and children.
But yeah, it's fucking weird. We just like have fights on Skype because like I don't know. I can't.
fuck.
Yeah, well, I mean they're not like barn burners like big upsetting fights, but I don't know, I can't read the vibes when she's through the computer, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm big into like reading the vibes of a situation.
Did you ever mute her?
No,
Did you ever hit her with a mute?
I'd never do that.
Raise your hand. Yeah,
I should take advantage of that.
Fighting on Skype is tough, dude.
Yeah. as
In
long-
your parents' house, it fucking sucks.
She's like, fucking bitch. Fucking bitch. Shut up.
Just type it in the side chat. You're like, fuck you.
Read the chat.
Like playing a game. Like, what? Dude, I think I did a long distance briefly, and I would play phone games. I would sit on the phone conversation. It was like a girlfriend in high school I'd broken up with a bunch of times, and then she went to college, and I was in college, and I was like, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. It was the same thing. I just didn't want to break up.
Right.
So I'm like, I guess I'll pretend to go out with you. I guess that's better.
Right.
So I would like once a day, I'd be like, fuck, it's the girl I want to break up with, and I would sit there and play phone games for an hour while she talked, and like, Oh, dude, it was so funny. Like the level, same thing about around 19, 20 to like early 20s. Like all I had to do was like, hey, I genuinely don't want to be with you, and like this is horrible for me to string you
Yeah,
along with this.
right.
I mean, she was obviously, I think she was for sure cheating on me at her school, but like, yeah,
What?
I would, oh, dude, big
With
time.
the guy who played for Villanova?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That
I mean, dude, honestly, if you think about it, a lot of girls just want to go to a school with a boyfriend so that they're like kind of secure, and then they can just
Right.
cheat on that boyfriend and move. But they don't want to be like naked out of their shell.
Mayor's sitting back there going,
Yeah,
Well, that fucked me up in relationships because I would just like, I think I probably preemptively cheated a lot because I was like, they're definitely cheating on me, so I
That's
need to get even.
I was talking to somebody a few months ago who was just like, yeah, but I was like, talking about their relationship, like, yeah, but it's like I obviously fucking some other chicks just in case she's cheating on me.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it's an insane strategy.
Just in case.
God, I did that so fucking much.
It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I remember, dude, when I was in high school, I maybe talked about this before, but about like I was like, my girlfriend at the time was in London. I was doing like, all of her neighbors would hire me to landscape. So I would, like, when I was younger, I would go and like mulch their gardens. So I'm just with a wheelbarrow, dude. And my girlfriend's like, oh, she'll be back soon. And I'm like, she'll be back in like 10 days. All I could imagine was her just getting fucked the entire, for 10 days. I would, like, if I stopped doing a task, I'd be like, she's probably getting fucked.
She's getting fucked right now.
And I would imagine it. And I would just do the mulch. And I remember I was just mulching this guy's garden. I dumped a wheelbarrow and something just broke inside me. And I was just like, fuck it, I don't care. And I just, for like a decade, was just not emotionally invested in any relationship I was in. I couldn't handle it.
That long distance
It was vacation distance too, which
that's
is like
quick. That's on you. But vacation, she definitely,
big time.
almost definitely.
She was probably tackling dudes trying to suck the dick.
Yeah. But I had a girl go study abroad in college. So I'd be up at night. Like, you said we were going to Skype at 10 p.m. and I waited. And now I'm just sitting, like, I was at my parents' house. So I was, like, listening to, like, Skrillex. Just listening to, like, dubstep.
Just getting cocked listening.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I would get cucked. Well, she was in Chile. I was just, which, by the way, no, that's not a oof. Those are lads. Those are like, those are mountain lads, dude. Realistically, I wasn't getting cucked.
I'm saying for the imagination of a young man. That's what I'm saying.
My imagination was just spicy Latinos.
Yeah, dude.
Which I'm sure there were a couple of those dudes kicking around. But then again, we would Skype, and her stories were always like, I got chased by stray dogs today. Like, she's like, I have fleas. Like, her stories. She's like, there was an earthquake.
You're like, tell me the truth. Did somebody eat your pussy or not?
Are you cheating or not? She'd be like, there was an earthquake last night. I was like, bitch. Yeah.
Oh, so that's why you didn't sleep in your room?
Yeah, is that why you couldn't fucking email me back? Yeah, I was working at a car dealership. I just got out of college. She was still in college. I would go to work all day. I would just check my emails.
Yeah.
Slanging
And
metal.
then then I'd like be reading like Vonnegut, just like. And then I'd go home. I would play Total War, which I'm still playing. I played Total War and listened to fucking dubstep while I played computer games.
Oh, fuck, dude.
And it ruled, dude. I remember. I was so happy.
All I listen to right now is ambient dubstep.
I was so
Really?
happy.
What-
You
like
listen
what?
to dubstep now?
Ambient dubstep. It's
Dude,
different.
you need to be listening to synth industry. Yes, dude. Look at both the minions agree.
Dude.
Ambient,
this-
what do you mean, like, what do you listen to, like Onyx Point Never or something? Like,
I don't know. Just shit like this. Fucking rules.
this is like new age.
Maybe. It's me all day long, dude.
I don't think that's dubstep.
Well, it's on the ambient dubstep.
What's it
ambient
called?
Dubstep
Who
playlist.
does it?
Bop.
I take it back.
Bop. Remix your mind. Ambient dubstep. Although that's what I searched, so it's probably just a bunch of other idiots. Like, I think this is ambient dubstep.
Yeah.
Just ambient. Just ambient. kind of music.
My ambient dubstep was just. I
Like-
mean, technically it was ambient.
Brutal drops.
It was yeah.
the most brutal dubstep drop.
Yeah. I'm just sitting there. I was just controlling my empires in Total War, dude.
Did I tell you I tried
trying to rid the continent of the Ottoman Empire as the Russians, dude. Just like, that bitch is cheating.
I tried. I was like, how hard can it be to make dubstep music? I tried. It's pretty difficult.
You tried to make dubstep recently, right?
About a year ago. Remember I made that weird intro for the podcast one time? I was like,
Yeah.
that was my failed attempt to make dubstep, and I was like, fuck it, I'll make it. This will be the new intro.
It was good. It was hot for the cast.
Yeah.
Damn, that was back when we had it. Now we're just two rusty old dogs.
Two
just-
rusty old cowboys,
just going
dude.
through it.
We're just on. We might as well replace these gamer chairs with rocking chairs, dude.
True. I just turned 33.
Oh yeah, you just had a birthday.
I keep forgetting you're like in your 30s.
What do you think? I'm 40s?
No, I was about to say something nice to you, dude. You have
No,
a much
that's
younger
fine.
energy than that.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yes, for
sure.
I'm significantly more immature than my age. Thanks.
God damn it, Shane.
No, just hit big 3-3.
What's your
Feel
little?
good.
What's your little age?
What? How I feel?
Yeah, little age.
Yeah, what's your age rising?
First off, I'm a Leo rising. I've dated enough young idiots to know this.
Yeah.
I would say I'm probably hovering around 22.
Nice.
Still excited to go to the bars. Still
Nice.
got that in me. I'm like, yo, let's go to the club. Listen to some dubstep, Total War. Yeah, I'm that guy.
That's awesome.
Shit's all right.
Yeah.
Quit dip, though. Still on that.
Dude,
I didn't
that's
even bring that
impressive.
up and brag. I want another Zyn right now.
Zen up, dude.
I think I'm getting more nicotine from...
Definitely, dude.
No way.
You think
These are
Zen...
6 milligrams of nicotine per thing.
How much milligrams do you think on a big fat chaw?
I don't know. Will you figure that out? Like 4 in a big dip, though? Not little boys.
I mean, in a big dip, probably like 8 then. It's like double.
So this is just like designer drugs of dip, basically.
Yeah,
Bath salts.
Except
Yeah.
somehow not as bad. I don't know.
Well, you're not gonna get cancer, I assume, right?
I don't know. Do you get cancer from nicotine?
Yeah, what is it in the...
Or is it just the chemicals?
It's like the rat poison and shit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must just be the real
Damn,
deal.
the rat poison's where the good stuff is.
You think so?
Definitely.
Probably get cancer from like the citrus flavoring.
How dare you,
What?
How dare you condemn citrus? I miss citrus, dude.
I
That's why
bet.
I'm in a long distance with citrus
Drink some
right now. I Skype citrus, and I'm like, you bitch, I miss you.
Get some Sprite.
I know other dudes are out there right now dipping citrus,
Ooh.
and I can't.
It's got to kill you.
It does. Being addicted to dip sucks.
Yeah. that
Every
fucking
once in a while, you're just like,
blows.
fuck, where's my
you
dip?
when did you start chewing tobacco?
When I was like 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's probably too late for me.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think I'm
know.
already gonna get mouth cancer.
I don't know anybody who like dipped in my family who didn't get mouth cancer. Which is like
Really?
2 people, but
Just little stuff? Or like-
I mean like got fucking parts of their mouth taken out.
Oh. Okay.
So far, Phil, my dad's doing well, and he dipped for about that long.
When did he quit? He quit though?
He quit I think he quit when he like turned like 45.
Really?
Yeah. So he's been 15 years, no mouth cancer.
Yeah, like I said.
20 actually. Well, that can't be right.
What?
He quit later than that. Anyway, who cares? This is podcast, and we're talking about my dad's dip.
True. But no, you're playing the odds. I've done that before. I've like thought about like my grandfather lived till he was like 83 and was like a pretty serious alcoholic.
Yeah.
But then my mom's mom died.
You're gonna die in an accident.
You think I'm gonna die in an accident?
Yeah.
I think about that.
You've got
sometimes.
accident, not car accident, just some sort of accident.
Sort of accident.
A freak
I
accident.
think about that a lot. I
Yeah.
think I am gonna die in like a sudden and dramatic kind of way. I think about that all the
That's
time.
your ego, dude. You're gonna go out quietly.
You think so?
Weak.
I doubt that, dude. Me? Quiet? Nah, man. I mean, I could have I can't imagine being like that old and like dying at like 85. There's no part of me convinced that I'm gonna make it that long.
Right.
No.
When do you think? Where do you think you'll top out at?
I don't know. That's what I try to puzzle. I do my elderly ancestor horoscope as well. My grandfather pretty much was like a cockroach. He just didn't die. He was an alcoholic forever. Lived till about like 83, 85. My mom's mom died when she was like pretty young, like 30-ish. And then both my dad's parents like hit 50, 60 and just gone.
Yeah.
So I'm
Damn.
like, I think I'm on somewhat of a short ticket, although
But you're riding the hell out of it, boy.
I do have some very serious health practices, so I could
True,
live
like
to about
grounding?
120. I ground. I have a grounding mat.
Have you still been grounding? Or?
Yeah, man.
Nice.
I actually pulled it out from under my sheet, and now I do direct skin on it, and Brittany wakes me up, and I'm just sweating everywhere. She's like, get off that thing, you're sweating.
What is it?
Grounding's when you plug.
Don't.
So you take like a grounding mat,
God damn it.
and you
sorry.
plug it just into the ground part of the outlet. Ideally, you would run a
Oh.
wire straight to a grounding bar and ground directly into the rod, but
Right.
we don't have that luxury. So you put in the grounding thing, which goes into the electrical system, and then your big wiring your electrical panel is grounded. There's a metal copper rod that takes that and puts it into the dirt.
Right.
So the idea is you lay on this pad that's connecting you to, I guess it's like an abundance of free electrons, I believe it is, in the ground.
Right.
But when you're buzzing around, we're meant for our bare feet to touch the ground, and a lot of inflammation comes from free radicals, which are like
Really?
yeah, which are like
Like shit up, like no shit, like what do you
anything.
mean? Like
Just inflammation overall in the body. Like you can get chronic inflammation just of like your cells and tissue. So, well, the boys are looking good.
I'm sorry.
So the idea is you start to absorb excess electricity from being around all this stuff. But if your bare feet are touching the ground, you have an energy exchange with the ground. And they've actually done studies about this. They found that there's an abundance of like, I think they're I forget if they're negative or positive, whatever. They're just like electrons that are hovering, and when your bare feet touch the ground, you just kind of, any electrical system wants to kind of like balance itself out. So if you have like an overabundance, say of negative, whatever they're called, neutrons, and there's electrons, if you touch the ground in contact, that electrical system will work.
Electrons are negative.
Yeah, are they?
Yes.
So whatever the bad one is, you store them up in your
Well,
body.
I don't know if it's bad.
Well, for your human body to not be in balance. So we're typically in balance because we're in these weird artificial environments. But when your bare feet touch the ground, the electricity goes and like evens itself out. So the grounding mat connects you to the earth through the grounding rod, and then
And you put this in your bed. You're like
Yeah,
sleeping
it's
in
in my
like
bed.
an electric bed.
well, just it's a little pad with a wire.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty tight.
Nice. In your bed with your wife, you sleep with a grounding mat?
That was hell yeah, dude. That was a tough thing. That was a
Yeah,
tough
hell
sell.
yeah.
When they sold,
What are you, dumb? Yeah, obviously.
I mean, dude, she was a little bit pissed at first, but then when I took it out of the sheets recently, she was like, I was like, it's coming out of the sheets. This is my grounding pad. So it's pretty tight. If
I'm
you put your
surprised
bare,
a woman is against this. This sounds exactly like the gobbledygook they would be into.
no, my bae's hard nosed, dude. She's a hard, and what they said is when the guy first started selling these, that was the biggest problem because he made them to fit in the entire bed. But like within a couple, one person's usually for it, the other one's usually against it.
Right.
No,
So he
that's
had to make
positives
half
and
ones.
negatives, dude.
I mean,
There's a
obviously-
couple of fucking
Exactly.
electrons bopping around.
Exactly, dude.
You were a proton.
Trying to be.
That's good. That's
I
the
do-
best.
I
That's
do
like
my
your
grounding-
best.
I
That's
do
your
gra-
best quality.
My proton?
That you're typically a positive guy.
Try to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't want to get dark, dude. I got dark the other day, I was just fucking gloomy.
I had a dark day yesterday. Yeah.
Same.
Really?
Gloomy day, yeah.
I had a gloomy day.
Did you really? What were you gloomed out on?
The sketch. We released a sketch today. I was
That was
just thinking about it,
magnificence, dude.
worried about it,
Yeah.
and then I was hungover.
Oh, yeah. That'll gloom
So
me
that
up.
would gloom me up.
Yeah.
That gloomed me up a little.
Yeah, that'll.
Actually, it was 100% the hangover.
You were just
which
hungover.
caused anxiety.
Yeah.
It just caused anxiety for everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Being hungover fucking blows, dude. What'd you do? What were you partying
I had a
on?
couple seltzers during the Eagles game. During the Birds game.
So you had some seltzers during the Birds, then you woke up and hated your sketch. You're
Yeah.
like,
I woke
so
up and I was like, this fucking thing's going to bomb. Everyone's going to call me gay.
dude, I'm telling you, that's my.
In fact, I was half right.
What do you mean?
Everyone's like, Shane's gay. Sketch rules. You know.
People are calling you gay? Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah, it's the internet.
all great, man. Even dude,
Yeah.
I've told you, people think Shakespeare was gay.
People think fucking Lincoln was gay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Comes with the territory. People are thinking about you. They're also thinking you're gay.
Yes.
You know what
Like,
I mean?
if I'm thinking about him, he must be thinking about me, which makes him gay. He's just driving around thinking about all the dudes.
Dude, did I tell you about the idea I came up with the other?
Oh, hold on. This is
go
what
ahead,
happened.
please.
This is what set me in motion for a rough weekend.
For the gloom day.
For the gloom day. Finally, it ended.
What happened?
So, Friday night, this was 3 days of drinking. Usually, I definitely don't drink on Sundays. It's rare I put together 2. 2 days in a row is, I'm dead.
Yeah.
But I did keto for like 4 days. You do keto. If I do keto for 4 days, I lose 10 pounds.
And then you're like,
And then
I'm the best.
I can start boozing again. Well, no, this is what caused me to booze again. So on Friday, I had shows at the Stress Factory, and before, this is great. I took Beezer out to a nice steakhouse. So me and Beezer went to like a very expensive steakhouse.
That's awesome.
Just in sweatsuits.
Oh, it's
trying
so
to
fun.
figure out how to. I didn't know how to eat filet mignon off the bone. I got like a $90 steak. I was like eating it. Like, I was like, Beezer, look, is anybody looking? Is anybody looking? I had no idea how to eat. But
What
I
did
didn't-
Beezer get?
He got one. For some reason, he didn't get sides either. He did keto as well, just for this meal. So he just got one steak.
Oh, it's so funny.
So all I had in me was steak.
They brought him a steak on like a long hoagie roll.
Oh, also just going to like an expensive restaurant and then
It's really funny.
trying to order. Like he was hitting me with words, and I was just like, "Yeah, sure." I was like, "Can I get a vodka soda?" And he was like, "Do you have any preference in vodka?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's great." I was trying so hard to just end the conversation.
You're like,
Then he
"Yes,
would like
vodka."
read the whole menu, and I was like, "All right, let me stop you there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that."
Yeah, I want that one.
Yeah, it's just not. It's
Oh,
crazy. But
yeah, and they almost act like fucking like medieval servants.
They
When
do.
you go to a nice restaurant, they're like, no, and they're like, dude,
Yeah.
and they
fuck
come out and they like match your silverware for what you ordered. So like another lady came out and did that. It was weird.
Dude, when you pay enough money, that's what you're really paying for is like
Yeah.
a borderline slave experience. If you go to a super nice restaurant, they like the staff like slaves out. And it's like uncomfortable, dude. It's fucking weird.
Dude, I told you how it was in New Orleans, right?
No.
That was uncomfortable. They had like full slave. They slaved out.
What do they do?
They just have like black dudes in like white gloves and bow ties as your servers.
Oh,
And they're like, y'all want a mimosa? And I'm like, all right, man.
Just like long jockeys running around.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Was it what?
He called African Americans lawn jockeys.
Lawn.
Whoa.
No, you
No,
just.
I get it. I'm just fucking.
God
with you.
damn it, Shane.
What's funny in my head, I was like, I thought they were Mexicans.
Lawn jockeys. That makes more sense. But
No, I'm just,
a lawn jockey. Have you ever seen a lawn? Like you remember Home Alone? There's a lawn jockey in that.
What is it?
They
What-
keep hitting it with the car in the front of the house. A lawn jockey's like the guy who holds up the lantern, right? Am I right about
Yeah,
this?
yeah, a little black
It's just
guy
a
in, like,
black dude
jockey
dressed as
uniform.
a jockey. Which,
Gotcha.
by the way, I didn't realize there were so many black jockeys back in the day.
Oh, I didn't know
It
there
comes,
were
I
other.
think, from that black jockeys.
like the dude from like the Led Zeppelin album cover who's just like sitting on the land.
Exactly like that, except underneath that he's dressed like a jockey, which was basically just like a British red coat.
Right.
And they would hold the land.
Yes.
It's like a bouncer.
Today's modern bouncer. Yes.
Did people put them up to like scare people away from their houses? Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like this?
I
Like,
can't believe
like
this.
I'm the one saying the
I
worst shit
can't
on
believe
it.
this.
Oh my god.
I
dude.
can't believe you.
Fuck.
That used to be our whole podcast, was just be me and him being like, oh, I can't believe you said that.
Well, I think like the last time I listened that this is what you guys were doing. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm coming with the
No,
wrong
this is
energy.
it.
No,
Okay.
dude, I'm just laughing so hard about like peeping out the windows, being like, it's some English family, be like, they got a black guy.
There's a black guy holding a lantern. He's been out there for weeks. His arm must be strong as hell. He hasn't put down that lantern.
Oh fuck.
So yeah, they hit us with that. So then all I had was just a belly of just steak
Whoa.
that I couldn't even get to. I didn't really know how to eat it. So I didn't even eat the whole thing, which was crazy for like an $80 steak. But
Take it home.
no, it was just bone. It was bone with like meat that I couldn't
Gristle and
cut
shit.
into
Yeah.
it. Yeah, so I
You
was
can,
just
oh,
biting.
they'll cut your food up for you. If you ask at their place like
Of
that,
course
like,
they
can
would've.
you cut this off? They'll definitely do it.
Well, you could have ordered it without the bone. The guy kind of talked to me. He upsold me on a bone. He was like, the bone gives it more flavor. I was like, let's do that, man.
Yeah.
But so then I started drinking vodka sodas. I was like, I'm fitness,
Yeah.
but still want to maintain that rock star lifestyle. So I drank like 8 vodkas.
Oh.
I woke up the next day with nothing in my stomach to absorb any of the vodka. I just woke up like, oh, I needed pizza.
Big
Pizza
time.
saved me.
Big time.
Ordered pizza, then I watched Notre Dame get fucking boat raced by Clemson.
Dude, your keto hangover connection is the funniest thing. It's like the funniest trend to follow.
Yeah.
The last 15 minutes, you're like, oh, I got a wicked hangover, dude. I had
I gotta eat an
empty
entire
stomach. I had
pizza.
vodka sodas.
Yeah, keto works if you don't just pig out on vodka. It's hard. And that's the funniest part. Like, I'll be drinking and be like, this is great. I'm on a fucking diet, dude. I can drink this whole bottle of vodka. I wake up like, oh. I threw up.
Just waiting for the pizza place to open. It's
Yeah.
10 a.m. You're like, come on.
Help.
You
So,
get a
yeah,
life
that-
alert that's just hit it. It's just pizza.
I do. It's Grubhub. I call it. It's constant. I just fall down and I'm like, I need a pizza. Yeah, that was shameful because then Beezer showed up and there was like 2 slices left out of a whole pizza. So Beezer came over to watch Clemson. He came into my room to watch the game.
Yeah.
And there was just a pizza sitting there, and he was like, "Oh man," he's like, "Dude, what happened in here?"
Oh. He was eyeing those slices.
Yeah, he saw him.
That's a good Beezer portion. 2
Great
slices.
bees. Yeah, he's a 2-slice guy.
Yeah.
That's why me and him get along.
I'm a 4 slicer.
We can
myself.
easily.
I'm
I'm a big time 4-slicer.
4 slicer. If you start to make the pack, if you start to kind of deplete the shape, if you get the fifth one's easy to slide into a 5th slice. 6, then you go, fuck it, I'm eating this whole pizza. And you're like, but I'm full, and it's like,
Bro,
fuck that.
Yeah, there was 2 slices left of I had a lot of slices. I
Yeah.
was crushing slices. I tried to throw up. I tried to make myself throw up.
Nice.
All I did, I stuck a toothbrush in my mouth. The bottom of it to like gag, and all I did was throw up the red Powerade that I just drank. It was like still cold.
Threw up all your electrolytes.
It was a cold throw up. I was like, "Wah." It like tasted good.
That night, you're like, hey, what's going on? Stress
Yeah,
factor?
yeah. And I'm like, man, this crowd's real low energy. This crowd sucks. It's just I'm violently hungover. Like, man, I can't believe I'm letting alcohol affect my career. Anyway, how's everyone doing?
God damn
Yeah.
it, that's so funny.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Fuck.
So that led me. Saturday, I took it east. Take it east. Kind of took it easy. I still got after it a little.
Sodies,
But
or you back on the beer?
No, I had to get off the vodka. Vodka.
You need your carbs.
Yeah, I had to carb
You went
up.
you went from keto to carb loading.
I went to keto to a full pizza and 10 Bud Lights. You got to keep the body guessing.
You had to balance your microbiome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I heard it. Definitely.
This is the right move.
Your gut flora is probably like, what the fuck's going on?
What is going on?
It was just getting obliterated with alcohol. There was no yeast for it to thrive on.
Yes.
Damn, dude.
I had to save it.
That's just the Vesuvius of your intestinal flora. That's the fucking keto diet. It must be so. It's just like, oh, just a little bit.
He's
of steak.
doing it again.
There's just a little bit of steak. There's nothing for us to. Fuck, man.
Yeah. And then
That's so fucking funny.
Sunday, I was like, all right, fine. I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
Then the birds came on. What am I going to do?
Couple seltzers.
A couple Celsius.
Those seltzers are tricky too because you're
They
like, this
are.
isn't even drinking.
They are. And then I was trying to figure out what's in what type of alcohol is a seltzer.
It's like a malt.
And it's like it's malt, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like corn syrup, malt,
It's like
and
Zin.
rice.
It's like Zin for 40s.
Yeah, true. Yeah, shout out Zen, dude.
Yeah, Zin fucking. That's the new sponsor.
Behold
dude.
greatness. We're sponsored by Zen or Zine.
However
sure.
you want to say it. It's your choice. Your
It's up
product.
to you. That's the best part about it.
It's your nicotine addiction. You
Yeah.
get to say how to say it.
This actually seems like a pronoun for somebody lying about being somebody trying to be special. Somebody lying about their sexual identity. Don't say stuff like that. It's very real. True. God, dude, you can't come on here and say people's pronouns are wrong.
I can't believe I had slur confusion. I was like,
That's actually a pretty fair slur confusion there.
yeah.
What? LJ? I'm not even saying it again, dude. I refuse to say it again.
You remember LJ?
Larry
Every
Johnson?
time you hit it through. Well, man, I'm sorry. I apologize for Nick.
Yeah, man.
If I get caught, man, if I'm on tape doing 4 questionable black jokes, I guess I'm already there.
You're totally. What are they going to put you back in your car? Fine, dude. You've been to the bottom. They can't hurt you.
True. True.
Yeah, baby. So it was a good weekend.
That's a great
It was
weekend.
a good, fun weekend.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and this is the best part. You would have loved this.
Mm.
You'd be so proud of me. So Friday night, we're sitting there, me and some of the staff, some of the waitresses and some pals. We're drinking afterwards, and this one girl's like, I do improv. I could do stand-up. She like hit the I could do stand-up, and all the girls
Hell
like,
yeah.
oh my God, she's so funny. She could definitely do stand-up. And I was like, do a spot tomorrow. She was like, I've never done it before. I was like, all right, well, if you can do it, just do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You should give it a shot. I was like, it's harder than you think.
How'd she do?
Ate it. It was the first time she ever did stand-up in front of like a sold-out club.
Yeah,
It was
dude.
Damn,
back.
dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was pretty mean. I was in the back, pure energy, man.
And I was gonna
as soon as she got on stage, I was like, oh, thank God, this is great.
Honestly, that's
Did you talk to her after?
Yeah, she was happy she did it. It
Oh,
was
okay.
good. Everybody was good. I think she knew it was going to be hard. But before before she went on, I was like, I promise you, I'll give you my entire paycheck if you don't bomb.
I mean, dude, fair enough. Honestly, too, I think that's a good thing to do. That way people can stop torturing themselves with like, yeah, maybe it's like, go
I feel like I
just
could
go
do
try-
it. It's like, give it a shot.
Go
See
do
what
it.
it's like.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah, dude.
And then it's fun. It's funny though. She had fun. You know.
I thought I crushed the first. I got one laugh and was like, crushed. Fucking like
Easy.
left. Got
No,
like,
I knew I bombed, which is funny.
Really?
Yeah.
I got like 2 trickly laughs and was like, knew it. Knew I was the best and just left. And like I actually murdered like 9 months later once. I was like, oh, this is what you're supposed to
Yeah,
do.
this is
Yeah.
good.
Anyone laughed, I'm like, that joke works. Sweet.
Yeah. Go ahead and write that down. I'm going to save that for later, folks. You're out there just eating it.
Yeah, just looking at my feet like,
Nice.
I don't know. Dude, so
I knew you were going to spill that.
Did he spill the tincture?
No, it's closed.
Oh.
Did you knock it over?
Oh.
I screwed that lid on tight, dude. So, speaking of tinctures, actually, so I have like a little apothecary of different tinctures in my thing. And I have one that's like CBDs. The other ones are, Then like sometimes I start like mixing them. So I don't know what's what.
Yeah, dude.
Sometimes I open them up and I'm like, I think this is the one that's
This
like
is just CBD.
doesn't
You take
zoom
it,
me
you're
out,
like,
dude. So yep, that's what happened to me the other
I'm
night.
sorry.
No, literally, that's exactly what happened to me. I kind of took the one, I got a little zoomed out, and I was like laying there, and I was just like, I'm in bed, and there was just the dryers going, which is like, it's right near there's like a little stackable thing right near our bedroom, So I hear the dryer going, Brittany's sound machine's on, and a fan. It was just like, I'm laying there. I'm like super tired with my eyes closed, and it's just like there's just circular noises around me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and I forgot I even took this tincture. So I just start like, I'm like, man, there's a lot of circular noises in my life, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm high, and I'm like, God damn. I used to get this weird feeling all the time that like everything's wrong, and I couldn't explain it. I would just be like, I would sit there and be like.
Yeah.
And I was just always high. I would be like, there's a lot of circular noises, and I'm like, now I'm like, oh, I'm high. Before I'd be like, fuck, what is that about?
I gotta shut these circular noises down.
Circles and loops are like the ultimate enemy when you're high.
Oh,
you'll never break out. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, so I got hit in like I had basically Olympic rings around me, dude. I was dealing with the dryer noise, the fucking fan, and the sound machine. Was just, but I can make a circle out of that. And then, dude, so I'm sitting there like, and I'm like, oh shit, you're high, whatever. So so I'm laying there, just enjoying myself, just kind of laying there, like, oh okay, wrong tincture, my bad. And I farted, and I was just like, I'm like, holy shit, that was gas. And I started I've been doing a thing before I eat.
Oh my god, that's so how you fart. You're like, oh. Gas is here.
I have a new form of grace where everything I eat, I imagine it from like inception to the point it gets to me. Every single thing I eat. So if I eat like rice, I imagine like people in there, like, doing the rice fields, getting trucked, and I'm like,
you remember the
store.
LJs?
All the LJs. So everything I eat, I imagine it from conception all the way to the, just briefly, as it got to my plate. And it's something I've been doing. And so I farted.
So you've been like Native American with your Chipotle?
With everything. Yeah, exactly.
You've been like, we thank you. Great Tatanka in the sky.
With my, what have I been eating a lot? My sweet, no, it's not sweet green.
Honey
grow.
Honey grow.
I imagine just like going in the truck and I'm like, oh, sweet. There's a long journey.
Just to be poop.
So I fart, and then I just go like, damn, I'm like, damn, it's crazy. Farts are gas. And then I'm like, I was eating a lot of plants that day, and I go, wait a second. So plants trap sunlight through photosynthesis, turn that into chlorophyll. I eat that and fart it back. I fart trapped sun energy, which is gas, and I release that back to the sun.
We're all that.
Isn't that
Stardust, bro.
Yeah, but dude, the fact that I was like, damn, I'm farting. But I looked up the gases. It's typically like helium, I think, is the sun. I'm farting out more like, I think, nitrogen, carbon dioxide. But I'm like, maybe I'm converting it a little bit. But I was like, damn, dude, that's just sun gas. It's just sun gas. Absorbed in this. The plants absorb it, then I fart it out. I was telling Brittany that. She was just like, all right. What the fuck?
She didn't bounce off with any funny quips, did she?
Nah, she wasn't.
She wasn't podcasting.
Not potting.
If you weren't potting and you just hit someone with that conversation, they'd be like,
Matt, that's like beyond self-parody that you had like an existential fart, dude. That's so fucking funny.
I was like, well, I completed the cycle.
Yeah.
It was at the time I was like, and then I checked the science behind it, and I was like, it's not typically helium, so it's not.
Mine could be.
It's still the blanket, dude. We're still a part of the same blanket.
True.
Yeah,
it's kind of
carbon based.
Pretty cool. Plants don't get all the credit. They're doing their photosynthesis. We're farting. So I'm like, whatever. It's pretty tight when you think about it. It's a pretty insane thing, dude. I've had a lot of farts. I made a lot of like heavy garlic meals for myself, so I've been farting a lot all weekend.
Bro, I've been taking garlic pills and munching fiber.
Oh,
I've been uncorking them.
Still,
I've been
piles
giving
still?
Back to the sun quite a bit.
Really?
The sun's like, all right, enough, buddy.
Sun has been pleased.
Yeah, the sun. Yeah.
I've been really
Sun god is appeased.
I've been really enjoying it. I will say I do mute Bay on Skype when I just like I'm like in the guest bedroom right now under these like heavy blankets at my parents. I like luxurious blankets, just like parting my ass cheeks and farting, and just like just pulling them apart, and then just like feeling the farts just like hang out, like not leaving.
Dude, you were farting in your car under like the California 100-degree sun.
Yeah.
Just stanking on it.
Absolutely.
Did you still sniff your own farts when? Because obviously, if I'm in bed, I'm getting the full fucking taste of what's up.
Are you into them?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
it's not like I like the smell. I actually got called out the other day because if I scratch my ass, I'm definitely smelling my hand. But I do this.
Good. I'm glad you said this.
I smell the corners of my mouth, like saliva will dry, and I'll be sitting there with Brittany, and I'll go. She's like, "Ew, what the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, I have to know what my stuff smells like.
I'm glad you brought up smelling your own ass.
Yeah.
Your hand on your ass. So I was worried I had COVID.
Okay.
I woke up and I was like, I can't smell. I was like, oh, God. Oh, I can smell.
You did an ass test.
That's the only way to test for COVID now. All the rapid tests are booked. You have to smell your own ass. Yeah. Also, you'll really enjoy this. For some reason I know you will. So the real problem with the boozing this weekend, the thing that I lost the most was I got home. I brought my laptop on this trip, and I tried to complete the Battle of Gettysburg. I've been playing the Civil War game. I've literally played every battle up until Gettysburg. And then I got hammered, and I led the boys into a slaughter, dude. I was like blacked out. I was like, fucking charge.
You're lessies, dude.
I fully granted out, and I got blacked out for battle. It just got worked.
What?
Yeah, man.
Are you playing the game you were saying you needed a PC for, or are you still playing a different game?
No, it's a different game. It's not War of
So you
Rights.
blacked out and led your men to death?
I let the Confederates take Round Top.
So do you wake up that next morning and see the carnage?
That's
and you're just like, my God.
Oh, all those good boys out there on the battlefield.
I love that being part of your hangover. Like, what have I done?
My boys.
It's just holding your own gloves.
Yeah.
Papa John's, I need you here immediately.
Oh, Papa. The boys have gone to the grave early.
Send garlic butter.
I need you, sweet garlic. Yeah, dude. At the end
Leave that little pepper.
at Gettysburg, I was basically Pickett. George Pickett led the charge, and all his men got killed. And Robert E. Lee was like, "Round your men up." And he's like, "But sir, I have no brigade." Dude, I woke up and just hit a full like, "My brigade is gone, sir." Yeah,
Oh, dude, that's one of the
those are
most.
two rough ones.
I'll be thinking about that all week.
Blacking out and sending my guys. Dude, guys were out of ammo. I was like, "Stay and fight."
Are you playing against a computer?
Yeah.
It'd be so much funnier to think of another person who's sober playing. Like, what the fuck?
What is this guy doing?
What the fuck is this
Yeah,
guy?
that happened to my friend, and we have an online dynasty in NCAA, and every once in a while you could catch him while he was blacked out and run the score up on him. But because he was like ashamed of his drinking, he'd be like, it was just a bad game. I'd be like, dude, you were going for it on every fourth down. I know you were hammered, dude. I know you were hammered. Yeah, I led the boys into just Gettysburg, the Union. I needed to be defensive.
For sure.
But I had some vodkas, dude. It was
He
time
just
to
ran down the hill. It's
it
like,
was time to take the fight to him. Didn't pan out. Which is crazy because I saved it. It like auto saved. So I just ruined like a month's worth of like. So in this game, like after the battle, you get points. You can build up. You can get your guys better guns and like increase the amount of troops in each. Just decimated them. Now
then
I'm
you
bankrupt.
saved it?
Then I click save, dude. Always save a loss. Always save a loss.
True. Just never forget. Never forget.
Always save a loss in a video game.
Yeah.
Have to.
Never forget.
Yeah. I knew. I figured.
Fuck.
I'm glad we moved past me smelling my own ass to test for COVID.
Well, honestly, that should be a new test, dude. Just like jam up your nose, like, oh my God. And they're like, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you don't have it.
Just swiped a little test. But
Yeah.
I might sell that along with my vaccine I'm developing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find people. I'm trying to find poor.
Yeah, you can
Look,
get those-
if you're poor, I'm gonna test it. There you go. Did you get the vaccine test? Or they
No,
pay
they don't pay that much.
Really?
They're like, we'll pay you $700. I'm like, fuck no, dude. I have a way higher price than that.
True.
Yeah.
That
Hell
sounds
yeah.
like. Really?
So, if I'm gonna get stuff shot in me, I want like 3 G's at least.
Couple G's.
That's
3
fair.
G's at least.
That's yeah.
And vaccines are dicey, dude. Have you seen what happened to those kids over in like Africa?
Yeah.
Like the Gates vaccines?
yeah, dude.
Did you see all those people that got like Bell's palsy after this one?
Yeah. Well, there was like
Bunch of
4
people
of
are
them.
like,
Yeah, they got temporary Joker face.
Yeah.
Or Two Face. It's fucking.
yeah.
It just all of a sudden became obsessed with stopping Batman. Flipping a coin. Yeah, there was people in Sweden who I think when it wasn't SARS, it was what the fuck was that thing called? Swine flu.
Yeah.
They were like young people, like, yeah, I guess we'll get the vaccine. And it wasn't a lot, but like I think like a handful of them developed narcolepsy, and we're like, god damn it. Now we're just narcoleptic. Like,
I'm actually a Democrat, so I love vaccines.
True.
So
True, I
please-
mean, dude.
Please watch how you talk in front of me.
Well,
True.
There was a
Excuse me.
there was a swine flu vaccine I think it was swine flu in the 70s that was like FDA approved that like I think people got like polio like 2 months after it was administered or something.
Yeah.
And
dude.
that's like documented. That's like it's not like a fringe thing. Like that happened.
That was like my bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, but the problem is like, if you want it, get it. But then everyone's like, well, if everyone doesn't get it, it doesn't work. It's like,
You better watch out.
what?
I know somebody in this room loves some vaccines.
True.
Wants to nibble them down.
Which one?
Don't be a coward, dude.
It's me. I'll get one. Just give it like in 2 more months. I'll get one. I'm just gotta wait.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing the same thing. I'll wait to see. I mean, they can't give it. We're not priority anyway. People our age.
No, I'm not, dude. I mean, if people laugh at me for my grounding mat. When I hear people get the vaccine, I'm like, yeah, try grounding mats, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, literally what it sounds like to me. It's like, okay, yeah, you'll be fine.
I don't laugh at your grounding mat. I laugh at having a skeptic in bed with you while you're using it.
Oh,
That's
it's the worst.
That's
dude.
great.
It sucks, dude.
Laying next to a skeptic.
It's like, that thing stinks. Although I think I've
Does it smell?
if I'm sweating on it hard, dude. Although she was kind of pissed because when I flipped it, because I was like, all right, I flipped it long ways. She's like, well, no, leave it like it was. Because I think she was
getting something.
Getting
secretly,
some
I think she's
ionization?
secretly- I mean, she's
Yeah.
touching me, and obviously
Right.
that's an energy exchange right
Oh,
away.
yeah,
So it's
dude.
like, yeah,
She just doesn't want to admit the benefits.
exactly, dude. My alkanator, I have the alkaline, my water that just alkalinizes water or whatever. She was, oh, what the fuck is that?
You just have like Nikolai Tesla's room. Like,
Except like zero science. Except like not close to the.
Yeah, it's like me like lightly reading FAQs and being like, checks out.
You could be Bill Gates is Edison. You could be Tesla. You guys could be at a race right now to solve this thing.
yeah.
I think we are.
Makes sense.
I mean, dude, I think we are. I watched a fucking like 2.5 hour thing. Do you know who Paul Chek is?
No.
He's a YouTube like health and fitness guy that went like deep into spirituality. That was where I was getting that stuff from of the cymatics or whatever it's called, of like the sound vibration. Dude, that was where I got
Oh.
Ra from. Was Paul Chek talk? He like briefly brought up Ra. Dude, this guy so fucking funny. But he's talking. He's doing a spirituality podcast, and he just fucking can't help from slamming Gates, dude. He'll be like, with this COVID thing, people have things about it, but I'll say, Bill Gates, if you're listening, goes on like a 5-minute. It's really, really funny. It's like he's 60 and ripped. He goes onto a podcast about God just wearing a fucking tank top. Fucking kills it, dude. The whole time the guy.
Check this out.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
Paul
sounds
Chek
like it's
fucking
right up my
rules.
alley, dude.
The whole time the guy talks about it.
You two should communicate.
Yeah.
We should. We'll be in touch.
I think
But-
you guys both have very similar ideas.
This is what everybody has. Like Matt Burns said that too. He's like, you got to meet
Oh
Matt.
man, how's Matt Burns doing?
I think he's good. I don't know. I haven't talked to
Damn.
him.
Where's
in a
Burnside
while.
at?
Burns out. He's out here. He's back in the old homestead.
Where was he before?
He's been here. He just was visiting LA for like
Oh,
an
okay.
internship and shit.
He's still
Yeah.
plotting a good enough betrayal on Lemaire before he can leave. So everybody's like, well, I have to fuck with Lemaire before I go.
Yeah, you should do a podcast with him, and then he can just take it to whatever city he goes to.
I think
I
he was
tried.
gonna maybe move into my house in L.A.
Really?
But yeah, I don't think it's happening anymore.
Yo,
Oh.
did you ever do the thing with your roommates where you get the lease and then you tell them it's a little bit more?
No, that's a great grift though. I'm always the one who's like not on the
In
lease.
college, I had
Just
a,
in
I had a
college?
yeah, just in
you
college.
were helping pay mine.
Just in
That'd
college,
be
no.
a terrible grip.
I thought it was like it checked out in my head. But I remember I found a place and it was just like, what if I just said it was more and I only ever deal with the landlord? My rent was like $200 a month.
Yeah, you could easily do that. Sometimes I worry about that.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it was people like, I'll take the rent down. I'm like, you relax, I got it. I'm like, yeah, it's a shitty thing to do, but
I mean, as long as you do it for like 2 years tops, I feel like you're fine. That's
yeah,
it's
that's
you do
exactly
penance
how
on that.
long I did it for.
Yeah,
It starts to crumble. People start being like,
Yeah, then you have to leave the comedy scene. You could pull in a Baku.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's classic. So, I mean, I just got in the position of the landlord's vassal. So it checked out. Feudally, it checked out what I
Yes.
did. They were just beneath me.
Definitely.
They were my vassals, dude.
Damn, I actually I was looking at my phone book and there was a bunch of names that I never call, and I deleted our landlord from this week.
She blocked me.
Nice.
Yeah, the fucking bitch blocked me. Our old
Remember when
landlord.
they came in and started yapping at us?
Dude, remember when
What
we were
was
moving
that?
and you got like lectured for sitting there?
Yes.
Dude, we had mold in our dishwasher, and I called the lady. I'm like, dude, there's like mold, and she's like, no, there's not. And I'm like, no, there's for sure there's mold, and she was like, she came in, but just threw bleach in our dishwasher and left, and she's like, honestly, I think this is a racial thing. She was a black lady. She was like, I don't really think that's a problem, and I think it's like, maybe you're
You think that being worried
because
about
of your
mold
culture,
is a cultural thing?
Looking at her like, what? It was crazy, dude. Basically,
I
called
forget
me.
what her and her friend yelled at me for.
Oh, when they came in on moving day.
Yeah.
Because we were there. I think we were there. Like they wanted to come in and fix something.
Late. Yes.
We occupied the place. I think
Yes.
for an extra day.
We were squatters.
We squatted for an extra day. We're like, fuck this lady, dude. They came.
Fuck. Her and her friends started yelling at me, and I was like, okay. And they're like, oh, you want to start giving me at? Like they from the bottom of the steps, just 2 black ladies were yelling at me, and I was like, I don't care. Like I was up above them, just.
You had the high ground.
Yeah,
Dude.
I was like,
you were
there's nothing you
Ulysses.
can do. I was Ulysses Grant, dude. I was up there hammered again, just like, you can't stop me. Charge.
Yeah, they can't. But dude, the best is when we
Told
moved.
Woodman to fix bayonets. I was like, we're going down. Oh. He came down with a plate of like hardened ketchup.
We moved from half a block, so we just like all walked our stuff. We just fucking like nomads. We just walked from like 32nd in Mount Vernon to like 33rd.
Yeah, we just moved half a block up the street.
and
Just
all
carried everything up.
Walked our stuff, yeah. But yeah, that
Just losers.
we had our basement was getting flooded, and then the lady hired these like 2 Russian dudes to come and they just put a 4x4 hole in the cement and then just left. So I think they
Yeah.
drained a hole so the water would just fall down. So we
That
just
was
had
like a dirt floor.
Yes, exactly. It was
Yeah.
it was dirt. So we ended up having our basement was flooding, and then we just had a dirt floor. So then we had basically like a mud pit in the bottom of it.
That was
rained
a
it.
Beezer sketch.
Yeah.
The props never left, dude. The props. Beezer
Beezer's-
shot a sketch,
He
dude.
did the sketch there, and it was so fucking funny. That shit stayed there forever.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. That was really funny when Beezer was doing that sketch, and then I was like, while we're doing it, I remember thinking like, all right, I don't think this is panning out. And then I told Wood, I was like, yo, when Beezer comes down here, we had it on camera. I'm like, hide behind the washing machine and just throw some shit, like something really heavy, and like scare the fuck out of him. And I think I just told him this to scare him. And then Wood threw like a whole jug of laundry detergent, hit the table, and Beezer just went, oh.
They didn't get mad after he
Oh,
got
he's
scared.
scared. Yeah, he was he's like, oh man, what the fuck's not even
You don't
funny.
wanna fuck
It's
around.
not even funny. Yeah, Wood just chucked laundry detergent. I mean, he could have fucking hit him. That would have hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah, that house was pretty fun. But the landlord was one of the worst.
Yeah.
And then we went into fucking. That was even worse. I don't know who was worse. That fucking
Mick?
old Irish guys. Yeah, they fucking suck, dude.
Yeah. They never showed up.
Oh, they just didn't come.
Yeah. It was a mix.
True.
What do you expect?
Exactly. Paint would peel, and they would just come paint over peeled paint. And I was like, oh,
It's still like that.
I don't think that's how it
Every
works.
time I'm there, it's still
All
like
they
that.
have to do is use like an eggshell or something with a gloss. And they keep putting flat. I told them like you can't put flat paint in a bathroom, dude. You guys should.
Yeah,
know
I'll
this.
tell you what you do, Stephanie.
Oh yeah, they're just hit you with the leprechaun tongue. And you're like, all right, dude.
Yeah, baby.
I think we did it. What time?
Yeah.
What are we at? We know, dude.
We just
Nick,
can feel
yeah.
it.
Absolutely fantastic.
Nick.
Yes,
Oh,
dude.
You're the
thank-
man.
Dude, this was fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Go check out Coward Hour. It's very, very funny.
What do you have what are you manifesting
Early,
right now?
you know what's crazy? Early episodes of Coward Hour, I hate it.
Yeah.
Once it went West Coast, I was like, now that's the ticket. Finally, somebody came in and fixed this thing.
What am I manifesting right
Yeah.
now? I don't know, man. I'm working on a bunch
I
of
hope
stuff.
you don't like this podcast too much.
What do you mean? Oh,
Yeah, I'll just be like, Shane, I'm going to North Dakota.
Yeah, that would be sick. Actually, man, I would love to like link up with you and like work on some projects. But
Hell
we'll
yeah.
talk about that when Shane's out of the room. We'll
You
do that
guys,
later.
I literally don't want to be in any. You guys, you can do any projects you guys want.
We'll still wait. We'll get.
Yeah, we'll do it behind his back. Now I want in.
No, nothing. Just focusing on the podcast. So yeah, check it out.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Thank you guys.
Merry,
Oh,
dude. Merry
you know what?
Christmas, dude.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Santa, dude.
Santa Claus is
You know they have
coming.
Santa in a bubble at the mall.
Really?
my brother
Oh,
sent
yeah.
me-
I went to a mall with the Santa Claus this weekend.
He's in like a bubble. He's
Yeah.
in like a trouble bubble.
Yo, you know the movie theaters are still open?
What?
You can rent movie theaters right now.
Yeah,
I did hear that.
Bro,
Yeah.
it was $100 to watch a movie. You can get 20 people in the theater.
Can you watch porn?
No, they have a list of things you can pick.
That'd be hilarious.
Porn would be tight to just go and beat off.
That would be catching
Very
the
funny.
ultimate, dude.
It's very funny. Mullen said that yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah.
Just catch the ultimate, dude.
Just everybody in there.
Ah!
Yeah. You
3D?
could, there's definitely movies you can jerk to that they would have listed.
True.
Technically, you can
Titanic?
Jerk, you can jerk to any movie, but Titanic would
Can
be
you do
cool.
can you do a reel of titty scenes like Monsters Ball?
Yeah,
like I want you to
give me
play
the remote.
Monsters
Ball.
Ball sex scene, Titanic. Just be like compilation. So what can you? It's what you can watch. What you can't watch.
The noise of like when you start a movie theater of everybody opening their candy, it's just a bunch of zippers. It's just like, Jesus
Dude, that's
Christ.
Santa in a bubble.
Oh
Oh
man.
fuck! Look at
Santy's
him.
in a bubble, dude.
Holy shit,
We
dude!
need to
Oh, and the
get
kids take pictures outside of the bubble.
outside the bubble. We need to get him out of there.
Claus lost a little. That's a skinny. Is that a lady Santa?
What, dude?
That's good. I like that.
Lady
No,
Santa?
it's just a guy with.
Mrs. Claus?
He looks Arab. Why is he wearing
Does
eyeliner?
it? Look at those
What the
fucking
fuck?
eyebrows.
Yeah, that's a terrifying Santa. It's a skinny Santa in a bubble with eyeliner.
Oh, fuck,
Santa's
dude.
emo now.
What the hell
He's
is
bummed,
that?
dude.
I didn't even see that. I just assumed he was jolly.
He's not jolly in that.
No, dude. That's the guy who, like, sits in the middle of the mall and, like, fucks with your fingernails.
That is.
Times
Probably
a ton-
literally is the exact same
Oh,
guy.
I think he took the throne, dude.
Well, most fat Santas probably died.
True.
They were fat and old, dude. They definitely
Yeah,
died.
true,
So
man.
now mall Santas are just purely kiosk dudes.
Just like Israeli skin guys.
Ultimate,
Yeah.
ultimate come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it, guys.
Yeah, let's
Thanks
get
for
it.
joining us, Nick.
Yeah, man,
I'm glad
thanks
we
for
got
having
this
me.
done, man.
This was
is
fun.
good.
That was awesome.